how did you get from seeing ghosts and being scared when you were a kid and kind of knowing that there is something there to becoming an atheist? Which is the complete opposite of what you're doing now. Like, how did you kind of flip-flop back and forth?
It was all in college. I took a course called The History of Religion. And it was saying that, you know, at the beginning, people didn't know why the sun moved, sun god. Why don't water god or rain god? You know, everything had a god if they couldn't figure it out. And then as science progressed, if they figured out, okay, the sun moves because of this, we don't need a sun god. The moon moves because of this, you know, we don't need a moon god. And I just kept thinking, well, if there's always one god, how come he didn't say so from the beginning? And I don't know. I just started, it just felt. I think there was there's a little documentary on YouTube. I don't know if it's a documentary or not, called Zeitgeist. And it was talked about how it's, you know, the Jesus and all of that sort of stuff is just based on pagan traditions. Yep. And I don't know. I just started, and there's things in the Bible that I couldn't. I grew up in a household where you say you cannot. Everything in the Bible is 100% the way it's supposed to be. Man didn't make anything up. And then when I was reading things about Jesus, was saying, like, you know, he never said slavery was wrong. He never said, he said the proper way to treat a slave, but he never said slavery is wrong. And then I was just like, I can't get on board with that. Like, there's certain things in the Bible I just can't get on board with. And a psychologist told me once upon a time that I say everything in black and white. And that's what happened. I was like, either I'm 100% in or 100% out. And so I was like, I'm out. But then I just slowly got back into it.
But like the idea, like, so Eric and I are technically, I mean, we're atheists in that same respect. I don't believe in religion. I think religion's fun to cook with your wife and family and have Christmas and open the presents and the traditions of it. I don't think there's a guy in the sky. There's no guy.
I think heritage is incredibly important, where your family came from, what they died for, who they died for. You know, I think that's what makes me not follow a religion, but to be proud of who I am and what my heritage was. But like,
you don't think there's a guy in the sky pointing to you and saying you're going to hell? And like George Carlin once said, and he loves money, you know?
Yeah.
There's a God in the sky and he loves, give me money, 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 money. You know, like, I don't buy that for 1 second. And no offense to the people that do believe in that stuff. Good for them. But for me, it's something so much like the way your experiences were when you left your body. There's something so much bigger out there. I mean,
yeah. And then I think near-death experiences helped me. I binged watched near-death experiences. I wouldn't watch the ones where you could tell they were where they had a religious axe to grind. Yes. But the ones like atheist and agnostic people that have religious or near-death experiences where they say they meet God and God is all loving, he doesn't care, you know, there's no hell. And I'm like, okay, that I can believe that. And so it took me watching probably hundreds. So when I get into something, I watch all of them. So the same thing with mediumship. I really liked John Edward when I was with the show Crossing Over. Yep. And so when I was going to get back into mediumship, I think I binge watched. There's a playlist on YouTube and it was like 200 something John Edward videos. I put that on twice. I went through every single one of those twice. And I was like, okay, yeah.
He's ridiculous.